how old is he? Nasema story yako for you. I go ahead and tell us.
Tawaonyesha picha, but tell them.
Crazy.
Yeah, she
he was like 90 something.
What do you mean?
Like
Moi.
Like Abraham.
Yeah. Wow.
So romantic relationships with large age gaps receive a lot of eyebrows. They raise a lot of questions. When a man is older than the woman, with large like gap ni kubwa, it raises a lot of questions. But there are some who say they thrive in those relationships. They've worked for them. Wengine wanasema the priorities were not there. Wengine wanasema, well, it couldn't work for me. Now this raises the question: is age gap a factor in relationships? Now that is our discussion for the day. Karibuni sana kwa Social Scene Podcast. Tunaona pale kwa views Mamushi. Tumekuwa tukiona hapo comment section watu wanatusupport sana, kina Kalimani, kina who else? There's this Morris Mureithi. Thank you so much kwa kutuonyesha love. Nani?
Stay hidden.
Stay hidden. Yeah, Stay Hidden pia amekuwa akituonyesha a lot of love. So thank you so much kwa kusubscribe, kwa kushow up kwa show yetu every time tuna post video. Yeah, and with this discussion I will be your host Dicky Chilis,
Rachel Omoshe.
and today we have leo ni ladies night, ladies day. Yeah? Tuko wengi. So today we have a myriad of people wamekuja kutujoin kwa Social Scene Podcast. Wamesema tuwaite social sceners. So karibuni social sceners. Nitaacha wajiintroduce, but see kuna watu wanajua wanajua this is our producer, but nitaacha watu wajiintroduce waseme wao ni kina nani, wanafanya nini, au sio? Twende kazi.
Tunaanza na wapi?
Tuanze hapo.
Tuanze na mimi.
Tuanze na wewe kwa sababu watu wanakujua.
Mimi ni Uburu wa Biambwa. Mnanijua, hakuna haja kujiintroduce mingi.
Okay.
Very nice.
Mimi ni Rispa, I'll watch, model, producer, dancer. Yeah.
My name is Lauren Moini. But for short, people call me Laurie. Siko kwa hii scene, but I'm so happy to be here today.
Karibu.
Hello, social sceners. Sophie Juma here. Mimi ni actress, producer, generally, manager. Generally, just enthusiastic about that. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Karibuni sana kwa Social Scene Podcast. Leo this is my first time hosting 6 people. Hata mjaio na watu wengi hivi. Right? Ati? Wewe kijana anashinda akiwhisper vitu hapo chini na aseme ni nini. Anyways, you guys, how are you feeling today?
Great.
Are you excited for us to talk about this age gap thing?
Very excited.
Kuna watu wenye wana date wa baba na si sponsors, like ni watu wazee wenye they want to marry them. And ina bring factor ya vitu nyingi sana. Family, society venye ina view, religion venye ina view, so many things. Kuna vijana wenye wako na older women and they want to marry them, right? And these older women are in for it. They even have babies, some of them. So
hata unaweza shanga, is it the woman marrying the young boy?
Exactly.
Or is it the boy marrying the woman?
Exactly.
And then unashanga, why is it even a question?
Hii ndio society tunasema. Yenye wanauliza maswali kama hii. Hii ndio society tunasema. So
Take your in peace.
exactly. So what do you guys view? Let's start with now older men, ile yenye ni common sana. An older man. And older man can be from how old? Let's say 30, 40, 50.
36.
36. Late 30s.
Do you think
Late 30s.
Okay.
Late 30s to 50s.
Yeah.
Marrying 20s.
So 36.
Marrying 20s.
And I mean
inaweza kuwa mpaka past 50.
and past 50 maybe.
Yeah.
So I would love just your opinion on your dynamics. Sasa ni the guy is older than the lady. The lady is young. And when I say young, I mean 23, 22, 21. Hapo.
Mimi nakumbuka some it was like a reality show. Kulikuwa na a very 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 old man. He's like in his 70s now. Now he's with a like 22-year-old girl. Like she's blonde and just very pretty and everything. And then now this man, it was the girl is like asking the man basically it was like a silly question, like how, so you love me, what would you do with me, what would you do with me? I'm like, now the man is like, I feed you, I take care of you, I take you to what, and then it was so weird, like the fact that alianza na I feed you.
Hebu kwanza.
I feed you. I keep you looking nice and things like that. I take you out, and then they're like, yeah.
But then would you guys?
He's taken me to Dubai 3 times in like I don't know how long. We're like, so that's it. You guys just hang out, go out.
For some people, it's such. But would you guys do such?
For peace, yeah.
For a trophy.
For peace, yeah. Yeah. Money.
Most, yeah.
Unless kama he just wants companion, nothing sexual.
Yeah.
We just bond mentally, but unanipea pesa.
Nothing sexual. Uko sure?
But
No,
do you
can't work with
think
those old men.
the person would not demand?
He will, of course.
I'm assuming at 70 on a sex drive, honestly.
Hey.
They do want. That's why they want you as young as you are, so that you expect something. Yeah.
Do you know older men go for younger women? There's nothing else they want from these younger women. It's not sex.
Physical.
Because they believe younger women understands
What?
energy, like she can do it better compared to the older women. So that's why he will be willing to give you the money, take you to all those places you want to go. But you see, at the end of the day, you have to offer him one thing,
Good job.
which is sex. So for you, because you said that you're going there as long as there's money.
Yeah.
So you are there for money and him is there for sex. So it has to be mutual. Give and take.
There is an exchange.
Okay, can I ask the oldest person like you would date? The oldest person at your current age.
The oldest person.
Yeah.
I would.
Age gap. Age gap.
Someone in Yeah, I'm thinking I'm like because this girl Anisha Regina Daniels. You know her story. You know this old guy.
She's so young.
Yeah, and she's so young and the guy is old, but he looks kama ni pesa.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, anakaa energetic, anakaa kwa sawa.
Unafanya zoezi.
What I can say is when traditionally when you wanted to get married or ulikuwa unataka ku engage in a relationship, your dad was giving you out to the highest bidder, to like the highest person mwenye ako na do. It's not that because unamlove, not because that we fell in love when I was going to the river. No. Amekuja anajiongea uko na nini bro? Mimi niko na mali, niko na ndio mtu wangu akija huko asilale njaa. So basically we were known traditionally it was just to the highest bidder, the one who was the highest, even if it's an old man. If you watch Queen Charlotte, this Lady Danbury is being banged by like a very old guy, but he has money.
He has money.
Yeah.
Na venye siku hizi kutoka wasichana waanze kufundishwa education for girls. Sasa ukienda na mwanaume mzee babako ako like umeamua kuniaibisha, you embarrassing me, what is this? I'm taking you to school, baby girl. You can be your own woman. You don't need an old man for anything. So
But traditionally culture may change. I remember there was a time nilikuwa nimeenda Ocha with my dad, and then there was this guy. I was young. And then there was this guy who was telling my dad, "Ati wewe ni ng'ombe ngapi?" I gave that old man, this side eye. My dad looked at him and looked at my dad looked at me. Hata kusema kitu alijua umsichana hata nisi mention this topic to her because like guys all men who wana book to anyone like they book you.
But I feel on the other side you ought to be proud because you know ile ulize skia huyu ni ngombe ngapi and recognize the fact that you pretty so
yes,
you can look it on that also side. No, you are young but at least he's seen you pretty.
Okay.
So you already noticed that.
Okay, there's that side, but still, I felt offended because hey, I'm young. I'm like, hey, this guy kwani hana respect or something. You know, I'm young. Just come and tell me, oh, you're pretty.
No, but inakuanga hivyo with older men. They know I have money. I have everything you need. So they have the audacity to approach. Approach in that way.
Yeah, and then what she said, kama mna connect like mentally or something. You know, Lori, I know, like the other day.
Okay.
The other day, like she nisame.
Person X.
About to be revealed over here.
Yeah, she met like this. How old is he? Nasema story yako for you. Ama go ahead and tell us.
Tawaonyesha picha, hebu tell them.
Crazy.
Yeah, she met very
He was like 90 something.
What do you mean?
Anakaa
Like
Abraham.
Moi.
Anakaa Abraham.
He actually looks good. He has
He's
like
cute,
this
yeah.
white beard, you know, and they just had a good time while he hung. They had some drinks, you know, talked. And it was fun. I think sometimes these men are, you know, lonely. They just want to have a good time. They want to interact with like the new generation.
There's a point,
Yeah, so they would actually do that. They would call you and hang out with you just for the
so he didn't
just for the company.
He didn't make any demands.
And they would give you money for that.
No,
because
he didn't, but he kept calling like, but you know, of course, it would lead to that
He's Kenyan.
eventually. Yeah.
Okay. He's 90.
I'll show you his pictures. Like he's super old, that guy, but he's so interesting. Like you sit and talk, and you're like, damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I see where I was going. Let me see.
But let me ask you, like, didn't you feel? How did you feel at that particular moment? Because you know, okay, you said you people hang out, you and obviously somewhere public.
Obviously.
Yeah, like, what was going through your mind at that particular moment?
I don't tend to care about what people think, but najua tu people are okay. We see you, we know what's going on.
Okay.
And mostly nakuanga pochila biashara. Definitely.
And
That is what
Mostly
people see.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Lori, would you have sex with him?
He's kind of cute, boy. Maybe.
It's a maybe.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are maybe?
If someone ever tells you maybe, maybe it's just a way to say yes in a light note.
I have a question. How would
Like, just
your
approach me
parents
right, you know.
react to that?
But
Like if you were dating an older guy.
Why?
This is for the ladies.
I feel like my parents watakuwa pretty chill. They'll be like, wow, okay, decide. As long as you're happy, we don't support it, but do you need to like? But they'll be like, Nisa, make your decision. So peacefully. Yeah.
Hey, okay,
Very
you have
Wow.
you have open-minded parents. Hey, uko na
Anajua
parents
cha kustop
wazuri.
and you go ahead and do it. So
But I would say, okay, I don't know if I'll say this, but okay, let me just say it. My sister, her first marriage was like her sponsor in campus. They used to come and visit me in high school, and all of a sudden she's pregnant, and this is an old man. So apparently this man had like earlier marriages, like more than 10. Hey, nimehear hiyo Joe.
na uko
Drop.
university
10
Yeah.
marriages.
Yeah,
Umetoka
like
campus
failed
level.
marriages, and sasa alikuwa so alimpata. She was in campus, she was young, but this is someone who is paying your rent, is giving you money. She was always traveling. She was in Nairobi. I was in high school in Western, but she used to come. This weekend she's in Busia, next weekend she's you know that life, you know. Yeah, then she gets married, and now getting married, you're going to like kwa kina kijana, kwa kina these guys, and apparently he's like an only boy. And now the mother-in-law is fucking, I don't know. The reason as to why the other marriages have failed is because of this woman. Because she's always controlling this guy, what to do, what not to do this, cooking for him, saying any other person cooking for this boy, you're trying to, like, you know, those overprotective mothers.
Like some
thing.
So however much my sister loved this guy, the mother was standing in between. So it was crazy. Sometimes you can meet a very mature boy at maybe 25 or 20. Someone is so mature, and you can meet a very young man at 50, at 70. He's so young, like a 20-year-old. So I'd say your concept, your age, as long as una feel poor, as long as you're feeling safe, as long as may have a conversation and you una feel inaenda mahali. Make up. No, she's not married. She left the marriage. You can't stay there. Like even mentally, it's fucking. It's draining. You can't stay in that environment.
Yeah, and I think older men have they have tendencies of like treating the young girls like
property,
like property, like you are naive, you don't understand much, you wouldn't get it, you just follow instructions.
You're out of it. This is from experience.
But also it depends with how you present yourself. You know, we have women who will present themselves as like alpha females. She wants to govern everything. She's on top of everything and I try to pull things for you. Even you as a man, you sit down and you're like, hey, she's really doing it. And we have those girls who will sit back. She always wants her nails done, her hair made, and she's just there, you know. So you'll treat these two women differently. You'll know who you're building with. You'll know who's just there for the princess treatment and all that. So I really think it's how you present yourself to this man.
But also men, older men, they want the a young lady who is ready to like just chill, be the princess. Don't think too much. Don't be smart. Just be. The moment they realize you have like too many brains, they're like, you need to be a bit dumb. If you're smart, act dumb. You should be smart enough to act dumb.
They have the money.
Do you really think it's a matter of a guy, of a man actually wanting you to act dumb or anything? I really feel
what you're saying
he needs a validation.
Yeah, because
it's not the same.
It's different.
No, very different.
Okay, but again, let me ask you, as a lady, it depends. You said how you present yourself. How you present yourself, for me, I look at it in a very wide perspective. What's the motivation of you going there? And as you're going there, what were you expecting? Because let me tell you something. This is a bare fact. If you're moving in with an old guy who already has his life sorted out, he has his money and everything, he's cool. When you go into that person's life, that guy never wants a woman who tries to control him or who tries to act wise or more than him. Whatever that guy wants is a woman who knows her place. Play your role as a woman. Okay, there are some that might come, as you say, that...
I guess I said it crudely.
Yeah, you said it crudely. Because I feel as a man who has made it, like all he needs is a woman who knows her place. He can do everything that you want, you ask for, as long as you playing your role as a woman. But if you you just give him his peace. But if you go there and again you're trying to be controlling in a way, this guy has his money. You know, there's no one who is powerful than a man with money.
And there's also a man in his sunset years. He just wants peace.
Point yako, it's right, but her point is also true. Like they're both kind of the same but very different. Because you'll find a guy who really wants like a bimbo, a stupid woman, not a submissive woman who knows her place. Ataka tu mtu stupid. I tell you I want big boobs, I'll get you that boob job. I want you kai straight TV, let me go get you a fat reduction. Like you're just stupid. I tell you do this, tunaenda hivyo. So they're both very correct.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Depends on
But would you? My question is then: would you head into such an like
An
in
arrangement.
such an arrangement.
There's a bimbo
So
who wants that. I don't want to work. I want to look good, and I want a man who takes care of me, and I'm ready to do what he wants.
Okay, by therefore,
So then
After all, he's
it
about
goes
to
from
die.
person to person.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm very okay with that as long as later on she doesn't play the victim. Very common with ladies. I think you can agree with me. They go into something, you already know what I'm putting myself into. Then later on, you come out playing the victim. Yet when you're getting into this kind of arrangement, you knew this is the kind of person I'm going with. I know how he needs me. He's very controlling. He needs, because for someone to tell you that, I need you to enlarge your boobs.
But what is the worst that could happen in such relationships?
I don't
What is the
know.
worst?
I feel like unawezipata kwa very sadistic when those people who went ukwe sex slave and they're doing crazy shit to you. I feel like that would be quite
Unawezajipata na psychopath or
Wako
something.
kinky.
Wako kinky, wako na fetishes.
na kama uko in the same line with the kinkiness.
Oh, it will bother you.
Yeah, mawe ati inaweza lead to death myself. I don't know.
Yeah, those people that say, anything that I paid for, that's my property, so I do whatever I want with it. So
generally pia na feel like as long as uko position yenye hauna control over your life, at some point always itakuja tu kukuhaunt. There's you can be this bimbo for this guy and everything, have the money and the life, but there are these times when mtu hukaa peke yake. I promise you all these things come back to you, like you're not yourself, you're someone's
They change you.
They change you, like once zako needs zako, they're not catered for, mentally I feel utakuwa na shida tu ya mental health.
Do you
unless
think
you
there's-
liked
there's-
it.
there's
Yes, you can
Inaweza kuwa tu just a
like-
phase of your life where you were with this person, alikuwa part of your life, alikufikisha this level, and probably they'll die before you.
Kuna hii say once ameanza kudate older men, ni ngumu sasa kuanza kudate young
Wadogo.
men. Is it true?
No, I wouldn't say. Hey, no, I wouldn't say it's true. Okay, sometimes I'll say sometimes as a lady, there's just something you want. If you're with this old guy, okay, this is what I prefer. Let me talk about what I prefer.
Yes, what do you prefer?
Me, I will take money from this old nigga and we'll go have fun with my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pity that boy.
I will, no, but
what people do.
No, that's someone who loves you and have your
He
interest
doesn't
in
even
mind.
have
That
to
is why I'm looking for money so that both of us can enjoy.
exactly, it's not that. Okay,
And it
no,
doesn't even
you
have
must
to.
also you must not also be dumb. Like you don't go into that relationship and become dumb.
Okay.
As you go into that relationship, definitely you've figured out this is what this guy wants. This guy, he's giving me money, but atafika point atake sex. Before tufike hii point ya kutaka sex, lazima ukuwe na plan B. Huwezi ingia tu kama uko, what I'll do, I'll take this nigga's money and we'll go on a vacation in Zanzibar with my boyfriend and come back again and take some more.
Wait,
But definitely I'll have to, I'll say I'll put this card on this nigga, this old nigga. I'll be like, I'm not feeling this, you're too old and all that. I'll be vulnerable. Definitely I'll be vulnerable,
But you have to be smart.
and I'll play my way out of it. I'll try to play my way out of it.
Uko na exit.
Na saizo nimesave me and my boyfriend.
You know I'm
you're living
worried.
the life.
I'm worried about whatever her opinion. They never.
Anajiona kama boyfriend.
They never
Sasa
end.
in this situation.
No. They never end well.
Yeah.
They never end well for the lady.
Not always.
What do
For
you
the lady.
mean?
Let me tell you this. This is what I mean. Have you heard of cases where young ladies are killed, are found dead? They happen of late because, and if you follow it up, there was a love triangle and there was this old man who was in it. Let me tell you, it depends whose money are you eating.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So you really have to be smart too,
Who are you
because there are
messing
people eat their money,
Yeah.
and if they
they're
realize
free.
like you're trying to play smart, they'll tell you that I'm smarter than you. And you know, we live in a country today, Kenya, where justice is bought. It depends on how much you have.
Just the
So
one with
this
the
guy
money.
can easily send people, they kill you, you go missing, but you can never trace.
Yeah.
So
Who did
so I think it also I feel like it's as if you're taking a risk.
Tips za mbaba ni like just be honest. That is one. Don't lie. Kuwa mse mwenye uko able to communicate what you want, what you're feeling at the moment, what you don't like, what you like. Communicate your boundaries. Tell this mbaba you have a boyfriend or a prospect or someone is on the line for you who is like almost your age.
Yeah.
From the very start.
So like from the very start to establish hiyo nini akwe na boundaries.
Na wataitikia.
And men kwanza.
They agree, imagine. They always agree. Actually, mpaka watakusaidia watakuwa like,
Yeah.
you know, like ukiwa na heartbreak,
Hey.
baba is like, oh, I'm sorry, that boy is a douche. He doesn't even know you. You know,
Exactly.
Wao ndio wataku, because they understand you're young,
Yeah.
they're older,
Kamushi,
they have a
you've experienced
family.
this.
Yeah.
I haven't been with Mbaba yet.
Yeah.
Yet. But
the
Maliza
people's
point, niko na
experiences.
Okay,
something
so
cooking.
for me, I'll say the two babas I've had in my life, I've met them online. I've never met them physically. It was just mostly calls, and that was it. But most of the time, when I had a heartbreak in like the process, yeah. Na this boyfriend of mine, that was then ilikuwa okay, maybe acha tumwite boyfriend wangu. Then I ranted out to this guy and he was so nice. Aku feel vibaya, but alikuwa na try kuni comfort and telling me it's okay, or I'll find someone else. He was telling me of how pretty I am. You know, he made me feel nice. Yeah, and at the end of the day he sent money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I was hurting. Mi wanaona sometimes ukijekea like a lot of rules, ukijekea too many rules at you're not supposed to do this to a woman is not supposed to like, if you go there and be yourself, someone who is looking for someone like you atakulocate. But if you go there and with a lot of limitations, a lot of restrictions, you know, you have a boyfriend, you're trying to lie to this guy, or you don't have a boyfriend so that he can choose you and all that, like just be open to this person, put it out there, you know, I'm talking to you but I have a boyfriend. Aki insist anataka ku move forward, then well and good. But ikifika point yenye, let's say you try and be dishonest, you know, someone can sense dishonesty, someone can sense if you're not being truthful to them. Vitu tu mingi zitakuseti along the way. Napo ndo unapata napo ndo unapata mnakuwa na hizo differences. But sasa hapo kwa escape plan, mimi what works for me ni yo kuwa vulnerable. Okay, ni reverse psychology. Try to kumshow that penye umefika, unajua unaomba tu umechoose kucommit to your boyfriend, you don't want to like kitu kama tu like
exit plan.
Una play usikue mse mwenye uneka pressure uko like hapana, ama upick calls ama unaanza kughost. Unajua kughost is so immature. Hapo ndo mse anaanza like at least communicate. Akaya kijua uli communicate, hata akikuja kufanyia something you communicated, you said no, you said I don't want this. Now na exit
but the fact that you're being paid because you're heartbroken,
It's just a token of
it is a token. I was hurting, you know.
Yeah, imagine when
this is like your dad. Like imagine this is like your dad. You know, this is like your dad. You're complaining to your dad about a boy who broke you. To make you feel better. What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what I can do to make you feel better. Because he's too far, he can't bring the something you want. So send money.
At this point, does your now boyfriend know about them bobas?
Okay. I'll say with this boyfriend, he wasn't really my boyfriend. I would say it was a situationship.
That's what
I'll put it that way because
Yeah.
because what I'll say is akukuwa honest na mimi kuniambia what he wants, you know. Ilikuwa that type of relationship because kama tungekuwa tumelay foundation that this is what we are, then what tungekuwa tunauliza questions because this guy ghosted me literally. And like the next time I'm meeting him, he's with another girl.
Wow.
And they're rolling and he's like, hi Rispa. That was mad. I needed someone to rant it
Wow.
to. I needed to let it out because ilikuwa inanimaliza. Hiyo siku nilikuwa nasikia tu wow.
Yeah. So hizo extreme ages aside, let's say uko na pretty reasonable age. Uko na mtu mwenye kona a reasonable age kama tuseme 45 hivi.
Na wewe uko?
Hivi tu wenye niko.
Okay. So you need reasonable.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
40 and 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like saki kwa 24 walikuwa anazaliwa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So ndio maana nauliza reasonable.
Crazy.
Probably
But
Yeah.
he's not
It's
like
reasonable
70 or 80. You know, it's more appealing, I think. Yeah, I think when you're in that situation, when you say it's a relationship, an actual relationship, you find yourself missing the younger guys.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I love
Then like excitement.
Yeah, huyu anakuharakishia maisha ako too responsible.
Yeah, and then there's the other guys when you
Spontaneous fun.
Wanapeleka mbio.
You miss the part where you make your own mistakes.
yeah.
No wonder mkihit 30 mnaanza kutafuta the young men.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fun.
Now,
On the flip side, tumeongelea young women, old guys. Let's flip it. Now we have young guys, old women. Same age, hiyo age nakwambia. Hii kama hiyo tu 40, a woman is 40 and the guy is 20. In fact, amesema kwa woman is reasonable. Do you think it's reasonable if a woman is 40 and a guy is 24?
Ninyi experience. Have you been in that situation, both of you?
Tell us.
I've never been and I will never want to be.
Okay.
Why?
To be honest.
Why?
Never say never.
Unless you're a Twitter.
See, there's always an unless.
But anyway, I think you see, there's something about maturity between men and women. And to be honest, women tend to mature faster than men.
Yes.
So a 20-year-old lady is probably more mature than, than a 20-year-old guy.
By maturity, what do you mean?
Maturity, how do I put it? Like, let me just say even how she thinks.
Okay.
She thinks ahead of this
guy.
This young guy. So for me, let me say, if I have to date an older lady, in terms of age, probably to the extreme, 5 years older.
Okay.
I'm saying to the extreme.
Just 5.
Let's say, for example, I'm in my 24, and I find this lady who is 30. One thing that is clear, my priorities and her priorities are very different. A lady at 30 is thinking of settling down. A guy at 24 hata jafikiria kusettle. Still, I want to fuck around. Like, unaona.
Explore.
So it becomes very difficult because it's as if we are on two different worlds. So it will be very difficult for me to reason with this other lady. And just imagine there's an age gap of only 5-6 years. And now you see it brings the issue about maturity and everything. There's difference in priorities. What I prioritized is different from whatever she also prioritizes on the other side. What again can happen? A lady at 30, her motivation for settling or her motivation for getting into a relationship probably is because of the biological, how do you call it? Biological
Makeup. The clock.
the biological clock. So she might only want to settle down with you, not because she really wants to settle, but it's because of because of time. You know, time is moving. Because you see, for ladies, is a matter of age. For men, us on the other side, is a matter of number
of kids.
And even if it's not number of kids, I think what motivates a man that I feel is time to settle. It depends on how much do you have, like how satisfied are you financially and everything, you know. But for a lady, it's all about age. And by the time a lady gets to 30, she's not attractive to older men. Because a lady at 30 and a lady at 25 and a guy at 40, the guys at 40 who are really now looking to settle will probably look for the 25-year-old lady and not the 30-year-old lady. So at that age is always a matter of desperations come to play. So these ladies are always desperate, and you find most of them in clubs drinking. They're not drinking because it's fun and everything, but it's because they're desperate. It might not be because of, you might find a lady at 30, she has money. At 32, 35, she has money, she has everything. So, but she's still desperate to get into a relationship. A boy at 25, you can make this lady pregnant.
Yeah.
She needs someone when she goes back to the house, unaona, nanini. But you as a man, deep down, utafeel to like, you know, like,
kuna watu.
I know there are people who do that.
There are people who live like that.
There are people who live, but me always feel that's as if you get to talk to these people well, deep down me I feel like niko najeka kwa jela flani. Yeah, there's that fun side of it, because that's one lady mwenye atakupea kila kitu unataka. I tell I want the latest PS5 ataleta. Nimeona Nike mpya.
You have to go for a PS.
Viatu latest atakuletea. You see? Because at least you're giving her the attention that she needs at that particular moment. So that's my nini, like my take.
Have something to say.
Yeah, I'm thinking that is reasonable. It would apply to very many people, but in this world, being with an older woman is not that complicated.
Yeah.
Because you will find that the women that they're not looking to
settle down.
The women that are not looking to have kids, the women that perhaps you may have an older woman who is not interested in providing for you, like kama venye unasema PS5 ni nini. Yeah, ako like young at heart, just normal life, just exploring, just living life.
Because probably she missed to do these things when she was at that age. I don't believe in something like a
and maybe you're also used to that lifestyle, and the woman ujafanya and you're doing it, you're used to doing it, and this is the life you want to lead. Na maybe unaona hizi vitu they're holding me down, that I have kids, I can't go here and here. Yeah.
Actually, it's very easy to have an older woman mna align in terms of goals, direction in life.
No, you know, I think what you're saying, and we've had cases of young men nowadays trying to say, I would rather date an older woman than young ladies, because young ladies, they're considered stressful and everything, like they're still everywhere, they're jumping everywhere.
But wait, hold up, Oboro. I have two perspectives of looking at this thing. One perspective is you and unasema, you feel like the younger girls wako jumpy and all that. But now there's this saying that if it goes both ways, if a girl is dating older men, she has daddy issues. If a boy is dating older women, he has mommy issues. So this boy needs a mom. Amekuwa na a mom who has been showing direction. His mom has been doing literally everything. Amekuwa anamfulia manguo, anakuja home anapata food ishapikwa, akitaka kucheza video games zake hakuna msee anamdisturb. Like definitely uni msee mwenye amekuwa in an environment yenye everything he needed inakuwa provided. So akihave mse mwenye ako younger than him, probably ako joyful, ako jumpy, ako na all these things, ako na all these demands zenye anataka. Mwanaume could deliver them to this lady inakuwa stressful. ini kitu yenye hajazoea ye kwao anaonanga women are doing it anashanga mbona yeye ndo inafaa fanye unaona on the flip side of the coin pia when a lady who is older approaching a younger boy. For me I look at it as
Damn. And before I say
inaweza kuwa that inaweza kuwa ati ukuifanya ukiwa young ama but I'll say hizi vitu zote ni psychological
yeah.
Juu mtu normal ama society na to expect as normal human beings that there's this certain age. Like me, my dad tells me a woman matures at 25. So according to yeye ameniwekea time limit. Ikifika 25 bro, sikutaki kwa ikeja like lazima umeenda. Ameanza kuniambia kitu early. I'm not 25 yet but he's trying to tell me you know yeah, and I'm very sure also with guys wako like maybe at 28 29 hapo hivyo unaanza kuulizwa ujaleta msichana ujapata msichana and all that.
Yeah, sure.
But sasa I'm talking for the women who are dating younger men. Sometimes it's so hard being told what to do.
Talk to us.
As a woman.
For me it's so hard. It's so because one thing I'm so intuitive. I listen to my intuition. And if you want me to do something and it's not settling right with me, I want to do it. You feel you're older, you feel you're dominant. Ume establish the dominance and I'm a woman, I'm supposed to submit to you.
Yeah.
Well, in this case I'm young at heart. I'm very young. I'm a child. I'm a baby. I want to be babied. I want to experience this babyish type of love. So I go to this young boy. And I'll say, for the few young boys who have dated, why?
Give us the juice.
So ni fun and exciting as it lasts. But me wanajua like for the guy anakuanga nayo at the back of his head. Like ni something yenye hata kuambia, ni something yenye atakwambia I'm okay with your age and all that. But the same way you're dating an older guy na uko aware of his age and you're like this guy is older than me with this. That is the same thing that occurs in like this guy's head anakuanga na wewe, but at the end of the day there's something. But in a depend we have like older women who are, you can literally look at them and think they're old. Mi nimekatiwa dina high schoolers ni crazy just because I have a small body. Unaona kila mtu ana assume you're young until you open your mouth and say your age and people go like guy but unaona situation kama hiyo mimi naweza understand. That is why you wanna jeka kwa hiyo situation because I have a small body and I think wataelewa, but in the long run mi wanaona tu nigga at the back of his head anakuanga tu na hiyo nini I'm dating an older lady. Kama Bahati na Diana.
But you feel like Bahati is having those whatever you said.
I don't think he's having sijui but
how far apart are
they?
2 years.
Ni 5.
Ni 2.
Ni 5. Diana said 5. I don't know.
Wait.
But
amemwachia 5 years. I don't know if 5 was. Let me show you the interview. I watched her. I have receipts. She was asked. She was asked how many years the age gap, and she said 5 years. And people were like, "What?" But it depends. Vile pia mna coordinate.
The other situation.
Yeah, na hiyo ni marriage, and Bahati didn't have parents growing up, so people associated it with the language. Literally, you need a mother. You need a woman. You need this woman to stand up as your mom.
Sophie, you were saying
you need this woman to.
Nasema kuna ile story hadi karibu apelekwe kotini. Yeah, because of dating someone.
The mother was mad. I was walking home and then I met this guy on the way. He's very tall. And one thing about high schoolers was I miss sijui kama na notice ni high school. Like ni wakubwa. The dude was so big. Na namwangalia alini approach, you know, that audacity. It was crazy. This nigga approaches me like my name is so and so, what is your name?
Ni wajanja.
nashangaa audacity ya ukijana juu mimi nikitembea wanakuwa na either earphones or headphones. This nigga amenifuata hadi amenitap. And you know like guys our age are like, oh, if she's working with earphones, so she doesn't want to be talked to. Like you guys are princesses now, I find evil. But anyway, niweke kando. So this guy and mimi ameni approach, tuna have a conversation, a very good conversation. He's not talking as a kid, he's not expressing he's a youngin or something.
Hey, they're very informed.
Ingia box.
Uko na kwanza nilimwangalia na muuliza unafanya course gani, and he's like economics. Yeah, it's like economics. Uko university gani? I mean UN. I'm like, okay.
Very nice.
Great. Tunaongelea. Yani we are having a conversation.
How did you discover he's a high schooler?
So So this guy Ali insists he wants to know where I stay, but I don't know where he's staying. He was so shady about where he's staying. Reveal sana. So mimi nilimuinvite, akakuja. He's too excited to see my house. He doesn't believe like there's someone who can live alone. Like you have a whole life going on.
Alone.
Yeah.
Yourself, no
So I lied to him. Nikamwambia mimi nimefanya psychology. I'm a psychologist and I know everything you told me was a lie.
Anadanganya.
Alipani.
Wangu ukapata faguzi.
You're over excitement. Alafu there's just something about your gut feeling. Unajua inakwambianga the right questions to ask. Inakwambia buuliza here, buuliza. So when I'm asking him questions, has he give a mature person, zina give mtu mwenye bado akona some time to grow. And nikamwambia mimi ni psychologist, nilifanya psychology and nilinotice wakati nilikuwa nakuuliza maswali ulikuwa hakukuwa anaangalia, but namwambia it's TikTok taught me. Namwambia you are looking to your right, which shows you are lying to me. So he goes like, oh I'm sorry, I never open up to people because I knew nikiku approach and tell you I'm a high schooler. You want like me. Vituka hizo. Nikamwambia mimi ungekuwa honest na mimi, at least ningejua mahali pa kuret. Singejua hizo vitu zote.
Ningejua mahali pa kukuplace.
So it turned to be a whole motivational speech. I'm like, what do you want to do after school?
Your point
hatukuwa tumedate, tulikuwa tumemeet like 2 days, like 3 days into it. Tumekuwa tukiongea, then alikuanga consistent. Ukijua vile umse nilikuwa na time. Anani text, good morning, night, what have you eaten? What are you eating? What are you doing? Yes. Nikizuba hivi kidogo video call. I want to see you baby. Ilikuwa crazy. Sasa that day we have a whole motivational talk. Akaniambia he wants to do nursing. We organized subjects together. I told him I'm an A student. Yeah, you're done now.
Someone was impersonating Jeff Simmons.
I had to step up. Mimi nikamwambia I'm taking him as my small bro, but he really hated that. Aliniambia it broke him down really. Aliniambia nisimuite high schooler. He was feeling bad about it, but for me I was straight up. I was like, you know what bro, I can't mess with you. So this guy akaenda after like a week. Sasa tumesahau story ya umse. By the way, acha niwaambie alinipea chain. Iko na kifuli. Alienda na kifungu.
Sana ni hata.
Nini hizi?
Naambia schoolers wanaenda.
No, actually that is very romantic.
It was giving me that high school love. Like he took me back. He took me back there because he was wearing this thing, and while we are leaving he's like, I need to leave this. Akatoa kanivalisha. It was so crazy.
It was so cute.
I actually think the guy has a better chance of getting risper than someone else.
Yeah, the audacity is what won me. Like me, I really like people who talk. I really like men who talk. Like you want me talk. Come straight up to me and tell me this is what you want. I'll be like, that is a turn.
Also,
like
I'll be not afraid of being romantic.
Yeah.
Yes, if you are talking, if you're not talking, if you're telling me it's Netflix and we reach there and you start touching me, I'll be like, I will go. Like tell me you want to touch me, then I will come. You touch me.
We'll talk after this.
Yeah.
So So communication.
Communication is key.
So what
But you see,
my story in
point
Aisha.
hapo.
So 1 week later, I'm like with another dude now. Like my life went back to normal. I'm concentrating on this talking stage we had with some other guy. This guy comes to my place. We're having a good time. Then this high schooler comes at the door and he's knocking.
Okay.
He's knocking. He's like, Rispa, I'm going to school tomorrow. I want to see y'all. I want to say goodbye. I'm busy, you know. I'm busy, Sarah. I'm busy. I'm busy. I cannot. Actually, he knocked.
Damn.
I felt bad. I felt bad. He knocked and he went. He didn't stop calling me. Yo usiku. Simu yangu ilikuwa inalipuka jamani. Jamani wananiua. You know that. So it's alafu sasa the calling and the intense looking for me, you know, it was like 8 or 9. The mom is worried and asking him, he's like, I don't know the last born, I must do second last born. Definitely. So mimi nilikuwa tunaona naenda jail. Like ni mtoto wa shule anafanya nini kwangu? Alijua je kwangu kwanza nani alimfungulia gate? I regretted it.
There's no way to prove that you've not
so stupid in love in hotel.
He does think
it's
consequences.
very nice when young people wanakwanga like they're not afraid of like expressing.
Yeah, he was very honest.
But then when they grow up wanaanza kwa future.
So imagine sasa jua kutreatiwa hivi vile mimi nilimtreat. Sasa imagine hata believe in any other woman maybe. I don't know. Yeah, he was like ati nimpeleke shule. That's mental. That's mad. Yeah, ati niweza mfikisha hadi shule kwa gate. That was crazy.
Ulifanywa hivyo uliona wasichana alikuwa anakuja shule anaanza na boyfriend yake mpaka
yeah nilikuwa nawaona but nisingeza nilimpetu alafu you know on the call he was so nice the next morning I picked his call the next morning after now this guy went so I picked his call and I just wanted to tell you bye. I wanted us to take snaps. Crazy. Then ananiambia nikienda shule I'm going to leave you as my DP, you know.
My God.
Yeah, I've never gotten that chance. You know, you can date a nigga for like 8 years and he has never posted. Never.
Atakipotea.
Yeah, yeye amenyeka DP akienda shule and he's like I'm going to do everything we discussed. It was like his last term alikuwa form 4. Sana jiona bazule. Wacha bana alikuwa bado mtoto mdogo.
Kwani uko na date
Unaongelea homework.
Acha niombe kitu nimeona hapo ikiwa point. You should date older women because mtu anakusaidia kuchoose courses, anakuguide in life, anakubuildia maisha vizuri.
But again unajua nini? Let's assume if this relationship was to work or if it's ever going to work with time, Rispa was going to start finding this guy unattractive
because he's not providing.
Because he's
let me tell you why. Let me tell you something with ladies, and I hope you'll conquer with this.
Hey,
when a lady realizes as a man at the beginning, when you giving this lady this too much attention and everything, she love it. But as you continue into the relationship and these things doesn't change, there's that kuna tu venye tu dem ananzanga kufeel hapana like
this is not the future.
Like this is not the kind of man I really want.
No, Buru.
Because you know I really feel this guy was going to head to be the nice guy for me.
He's too nice.
He's going to
Buru, he had a nice body, you know.
I know.
I was holding him like he's telling me alikuwa ananiambia anacheza football. I was like I need to look for sporty men now. I need to look for sporty men because
the fanboy
crazy. He looks nice. Like wow, scrambled, dumped.
There is always your perfect love yenye. Yes, okay, of course I'm gonna perfect love.
Yeah.
But this situation,
you get
the
bored.
older lady.
Oh.
Right? The older lady. So the guy amekuja and then kama huyo high schooler, right? So huyo high schooler kuja amalize tuseme you took him in.
Yeah.
So you gave him time asome, nini mka choose courses.
Yeah.
Mka choose courses mpaka za campus, nini. And then when he got his money, he got his money, and
Yeah.
everything worked out well. You're still older.
Yeah.
Will that still work?
It will still work. I think a relationship, mostly when the woman is older, the woman will take charge. Like haitawai change the fact that uko older. You really need to think like an older person.
Yeah.
I've dated a younger boy who literally told me I should think like my age. Like think like your age in this situation. Acha kufikiria kama mtoi. Ni ukweli. Ilini hurt, but ili open my senses. Like literally, don't forget you're old in this relationship and I'm young. Don't forget that fact.
I like
the
that.
fact that mimi siezi understand vitu zingine, siezi grasp vitu zingine vile wewe unaweza grasp. Siezi fanya vitu vile unataka nifanye exactly. I'll do it to my capability.
Yeah.
Penye nimefika ndo penye nitafikiria. So mi hivyo ndo vile naona for women, like don't change. Usijirudishe mtoto mdogo sijui like ama mko just act your age. Just take charge because umse ako aware you're older and expect to act like this person you are. So take charge.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Charge. Yes. So my bombshell. I've dated a younger guy for 4 years.
How much younger?
Okay, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah. But then yours was a high school shenanigan.
Hey, that's crazy.
Okay, nimekatiwa na watu wa high school, but hapo sijai.
Would you date another younger person?
Umesema that come to come.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind kudate
What was he like?
mtu young, but akwe na maturity level kaya ule mwenye nilikuwa nimedate.
Yeah.
Mbona mliachana kutoka anyway some.
Sarete mapenzi msafari. I know.
Like 4 years is too much.
I know it's a long time. But you know, again, it was that innocent. Yeah.
Mbona mtakangi hiyo?
But asete tutakangi.
How come it doesn't work?
Kuna maswali mingi. Na nikiuliza itakanika niko high so
How come it doesn't always work? But anyway, I was just saying sometimes it's not really a matter of mtu kani older man ni young. For me kenye na matter ni your maturity level.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking how you're perceiving things na nini
Yeah,
you know, because me I've been with an older guy than me na pia
how much older?
alikuwa 3 years.
3 years, okay.
Yeah.
3 years is fair.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Mwingine alikuwa younger 2 years.
Okay.
So yeah, and niki compare both relationships, I can tell huyu mdogo alikuwa more mature than this older guy.
Oh my god,
Yes.
it happens a lot.
It happens a lot of
You
times.
meet an older person, you will think akona akili, but wewe unasikia tu kutafuta wenzako kwanza.
I know.
Yeah, for real.
But I think okay, it goes both ways in a way.
Yeah.
It goes both ways in
Kama sai umesema the younger guy was mature. Sindio?
Yeah.
Sasa
niulize, do you think it's because wewe ni older that this younger guy has
looked mature?
No, has to act a certain way, has to present themselves.
What I loved
They
about
have to grow up fast.
What I loved about me kitu moja yenye spendi nikiwa in a relationship with someone and for some reason I always perceive mtu akikuwa fake when they're not themselves. And maybe na feeling hiyo kitu in as much as you're not telling me, I just feel like there's something blocking us, you know, from getting into each other's space. So I wouldn't say this younger guy nilikuwa it was because I was older, so he was acting right, so that you know, for me what I loved about him, it was he was honest about who he was. Like he was just himself always, you know. Yeah, he was just mature. Let me just say he was just mature. We have to give credit to kuna watu wenye tu as miaka yao haidefine their level of maturity. Yeah, kuna watu tu naturally.
But I think that one also me one on in going hand with how you grew up, your background, where you've been
environment,
raised, how you've been. Yeah, when you look around, how are women treated when you were a kid, wanawake walikuwa treated aje? How was your dad treating your mom? How was your mom responding in the house? Unaona vitu kama hizo narrowed down to that. Meta wanaona sometimes parents wame influence how we perceive life, how we perceive our partners.
Imagine dating a younger person mwenye ako wealthier. Say you really don't have money and you're the older one. Do you think like the younger guy atakuwa na I don't know, like you're the older one, you're the one who's like in charge, you're the smarter one, you're not smarter or in charge, you're taking charge. Let's say that perhaps you give him like some sense of direction. But then he's the one. But then it works perfectly, right?
I feel like that would even work better for me.
Go for older women.
To work better for
that would work better for me. Kuliko hata kupata sponsor. Let me get a younger guy who has his shit together.
Mold him. Like literally mold this guy.
How young is this?
Identify the strengths of this guy. For instance, umse mimi nimecheki ni msanii, you know? Anaweza imba, anaweza fanya hizi vitu, but ni kama hana your motivation, hana umse wa kukua. Like you see the support you need, someone always cheering you on. I think for you also to be older, you can identify these things. It's like me being a firstborn, I've dealt with, like, I have siblings. When I look at my siblings, kuna vitu neza identify in them. Same outside here, when I meet someone, definitely we've talked, I can identify what this person wants. So I think ideally your job will be to mold his strengths. Msaidie kupush whatever ana in a burn inside of him. Now which akisha get a hold of it, definitely utakuwa hapo kuenjoy the fruits.
Alafu venye tulimention with the older guy, younger lady, tulisema the older guy would casually let you have another boyfriend, and
I was going to
so is
that,
it should, like, as an older woman, should I be okay with him having other younger girlfriends?
That thing is tricky for older women,
because women, we are naturally possessive, we are naturally possessive.
I know,
you want me to do shit for you,
we get attached.
Atina kufanyia shit wewe na manzi yako.
Sikwe bro yangu basi, sikwe brother yangu, because I can do that for my brother. My brother akikuja out na kona manzi yake, I'll cater for everything. That is crazy. I think for women, it's so hard. We're jealous. We're very jealous,
especially when the other girl is younger. This older woman will be like
insecurity.
Correct.
First of all, very jealous. And then they will be
stingy.
They
want to know where you
tacky, like where we enjoy the benefits because it's their effort. I don't know why women are like that. And as much as they may try, they may act like it's okay. They will want to take charge of you as the younger one as well.
True.
Women are nurturing, like women are nurturing, like in nature they are nurturing. Mwanamke akikupata, if you're young, definitely by the time mtakuwa mnaachana, ama by the time, like even after 4 years, definitely this person left not the same way he came into. Alikuwa na a very different perspective, and I feel with older women, we give this sense of direction to these younger men, even when we leave them, ama hata tukiachana, ile responsibility or just something you are doing is what they'll be doing to this other young girl. They'll take care of them. Awatakuwa careless and all that.
You don't go with it.
Have you ever dated an older woman?
Now he would now.
But I have a story. If I can squeeze it. I have a story. I was in a situation during COVID when everything closed and we went home. Definitely there was a situationship I was in, and I think I was the younger girl this guy was dating. He had a older lady, and now was this side chick who was younger than this lady. When this lady found out, she was fucking furious. And you know, alikuanga na wine and spirit. And this guy tulikuwa tunakunywa hapo.
Sugar mommy.
Me, I knew, okay, according to this guy, hapo hivyo ndo penye pia mimi nasema communication na pia uongo ndo inafunga relationships mingi. This guy told me he wants in spirit ni yake. So I was there like the boss lady I am. This wants in spirit ni chali yangu. Yeah man.
nipe hapa
Yeah, man.
nipimie
For real. Like hata tukienda home like unachukua hapo mzinga moja one for the road, you know. I didn't know like there was someone behind all this. There was someone who funded this business. There was someone who is not in the picture to me. Hakuna kitu yenye umse ananishow. So there's this time we're chilling with this guy in his house and this lady walks in. This guy was friendly with the girl neighbors, so me I was very much okay with it. I was used to our majirani wake. So me think this is one of the random girls who live around. Yeah, she comes anaka. This guy was taking a shower. Yeah, I'm there with his boxers, yeah, and you know, mwanamke wa nyumba. Oh my God, wow. Hey.
How old are you?
I was how old? I was 21.
No.
I was 21. Hakuwa na sasa udem alikuja kaka. But nikimwangalia na kadem machua, literally ana kadem ako older kitu 26 uko 20 ni mse machua. Sasa udem kukaa pia ananiangalia na mimi namuangalia.
Naangaliana.
Sasa akachoose kukua the greater person kuniuliza swali. Akaniuliza, "Hey, wewe ndio dem ya person X."
woman.
Yeah. Sasa kwa ndio dem yake. Mimi nikamwambia hiyo swali ni ngumu, acha atoke kwa bafu, anakaa kujibu. Wow. Sasa umse alitoka kwa bafu akakuja. Anataka kuniongelesha nafika hivi sito. Anapata tuko wanawake wawili. Ali freeze.
Mambo imecha.
Na nakwambia hiyo ku freeze, sikuwa nangoja hata aongee. Hiyo ku freeze ili say it all. Hiyo kushtuka vile boy alishtuka. Buda. Ni nini? Si pia mimi uniambie tushtuke pamoja ni nini? Freeze. Umse ni kama ameona sijui nini Udem alisema tu wanadako like person X hadi amevaa boxer yako. So in my head niko like mambo imechemka. What you need to do is get yourself out of this situation
as fast as possible.
I started dressing up. Nini. I'm trying to get my things. Alafu there was this one suitcase. Ndo hapa mjoin you need to check like men's houses. There was this one suitcase. He never used to allow me kufungua your suitcase. Nikitaka kitu nimwambie aifungue. Sasa kuna day aliniletea leso.
How old was the guy?
The guy was around 25. He was older than me. He was working. His life was all together. Yeah, alikuwa mse mwenye at least alafu on the side akona ma wines. Uni mse wa bees, uni mse
ako bees.
Hii bees amekiwa na uma.
Hii bees amekiwa na udem. Actually ni something wali start together. Apparently they met in campus. This lady was older, she left. So unaona nilikuwa kwa entanglement ingine crazy. But nilivaa nguo haraka natoka. And then when I'm leaving this girl is like, "Ebu ngoja haja kupea fare kwenda." It was exactly. And she was like, this guy needs to give me fare. This guy needs to give me money to go. And this guy gave me money. Alinipea tao. Alafu ananiambia ati change utaniekea kwa pesa.
Hakuna change.
You digress.
You remind me of and kumbusha time I got my now the guy I dated mwenye he was older than me. I found him cheating na a certain girl in the house. And then he was like, toka. Now he's chasing the girl. And me I was like, hold up. Mbona unamfukuza hivyo na mlikuwa mna mbona unamfukuza hivyo? Because me I was like, hey, sasa this is supposed to make me feel better or what? Relax. I mean, I'm trying to be bad. It's already a case. So make her feel ulimtoa manguo mlikuwa
kwanza ulimchatisha before afike hapo kwa hiyo nyumba ulimwambia vitu nzuri sana.
So nimeingia tu hivi like toka
no
Make her feel it.
mpe hata fare jamani, mimi nilipewa. Mimi nilipewa.
Hey, please treat women right.
Don't talk of men, just name the men you dated.
The men who have I've told you guys I was in a throuple. So not just like everyone relates differently with
like a person.
So like when the way me I relate to this guy is not the way the lady relates with this guy. No, the lady was older. So like you know, venye tulikuwa tuna relate, it was like it was like this lady you know, in the beginning when everything was when everything was good and perfect, this lady used to be like so caring. She used to be that person who's like, you know, mimi niko stage wherever niko just at some place, she's like, who are you? Oh, okay, let me get him to, you know, to come pick you or something, you know. She used to be like that, and it was so cute because usually I just do my own thing myself, you know, utanipata mbele, you know. But then having that person who's like checking up on you, taking care of you, being like, you know, communicating in a way, I was like, it was kind of cute. So yeah, I like that. Yeah, lakini baadaye mambo ilichemka.
Mwanamke
ilifika point the power dynamic was like ilikuwa tu like, I guess maybe if we tried, maybe it would have been something, but it was very tricky. It's very tricky. You have to be very patient. You have to have a lot of time.
You have to suck up things like inafoku una meza. Your ability ya kumeza kitu unaimeza however much in a heart.
Mine was not like a secret. We all knew, you know. So
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Sinakwambia like the lady will be like, hello, where are you, Rachel? Oh, niko hapa place. You know, I need to go home. So she's like, oh, let me get him to pick you. So calls him, and then like that. So we just communicate very nicely.
Do you think sahi kwanza sahi venye mention huyo boy alikuwa
ametengenezwa na Kenya?
Hey, kwanza kwenye ndo it happened.
I think uko nje na
Was.
because hapa in Africa
Huko at least mko na culture na whatever.
Nikisema nje na manisha out of Kenya.
Oh, like Eritrea, Rwanda,
Like
South Africa,
like where?
Yes.
Uganda
point
knows.
I was asking.
Yes. Ugandans are materialistic. That's all.
Yeah.
we all are.
Everyone is.
Just say that.
Pesa is
But pesa ni yeah.
I was asking.
No milk speak for everyone.
Umemention huyo madhe, okay, hata niache kumuita madhe. Huyo Dave alikuwa amesaidia huyo boy kuanzisha hiyo biz. Mmeongelea pia story ya mwanamke kuweka huyo mwanamume na respect nini. Na I have a question. Sahi wanawake ndio leading kwa hii economy sana.
Kwanza wamenunua magari mingi sana.
Wamenunua magari mingi wako kwa industry ya film, wameweza huko
wanafanya
kwa
mambo
industries nyingi as in wako everywhere.
Yeah.
Mnaona kama hii ndio kitu inachangia towards now women who are now, because now they're independent. They do what they want. Do you think hiyo ndio inachangia the rise in number of older women kukuwa na younger men